right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hide in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Hello. Hello game? Oh, that doesn't work. I was putting my microphone in a different spot. And because I'm hoping I can't encumber football. Hello. I'm trying to get my microphone, I don't know how to say it, closer to me, but not in front of my face, which is like literally impossible. But now it's in front of the chat. Like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. This is the most annoying problem I have. I can't have it in front of my face because it's distracting as hell. But if I have it to the side, then it doesn't pick up my voice that well. It's like I need it. Ugh. I don't know. But I know my recordings aren't exactly... That's why I have a headset mic. So, fun fact. If your mic is really good at picking up noise, it'll also pick up your headphones. Which means it doubles your audio. So no, it's not good. I had that problem when I first started streaming. As much as I would, like, you know, have less problems, that's not a good idea. I just... Chat is, like, right there behind the microphone. This is, like, so dumb. Hold on. Now it's, like, right next to my eyeball. I don't like it. I gotta move the filter. Puff filter. Oh well. I can't see my stream, but that's okay. I'd rather see chat. It's throwing me off. I don't know. I'll have to keep playing with it. Ah, where are we going? So last time we solved part of the crime. It was not a hanging. It was already dead. He was shot. And not by any of the people who admitted to killing him. So right now, we're checking out sniper spots. To see... Island. I don't know how to get to Island. I guess I could ask... I don't want to ask the what's-her-face. I'd rather look for the boardwalk spot. Oh no, what the fuck? Exit? Don't exit the fucking program, you dumbass. My god. What are you, stupid? Hold on. That's better. Ugh, VTuber problems. Okay. Better put my microphone back. Can't see my second screen. That's the problem. My microphone's in front of my second screen. I could put it over here, but then it blocks all my beautiful pictures I like to look at. Life is misery. Alright, we're trying to find out... Hold on, where's my phone? I took a picture. Trying to find out where this location would be. Okay, so these are pretty accurate, actually. So... how do I get into that building? So where it's supposed to be is... I could move that over. Would it change anything? No, not really. Okay, good. It's supposed to be up here. I don't know how to get up here. Apparently, you can get in this building. Maybe if I have the chain cutters equipped? Maybe if I ask this guy about the architecture? Ugh. God, okay.
Hello again. Sure, what's on your mind?
You're saying the Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Pleasure wheel? Do go on.
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinaise was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape
They
computers?
used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
But of course.
Okay, not very helpful. How do I get in the building? How can I go under the building? Oh, yeah, but how does one get inside? Huh. Unless we're trying to get on top of this building, which mayhap. We could try that instead. No. Oh god, my roommates are home and they're gonna be all fucking loud. They're always loud when they come home, as if I want to be perceived or perceive them in some manner or fashion. Perceiving is exhaustion. Okay, I guess I can fuck that building, I guess. There's like no way to get to it. Kim, help me. I'm stupid. I guess it's not this. Wait, I feel like I've been on this building. I definitely have. Alright, go down. Go down. Go down. Go down. Yeah, I've definitely been on this building. That's the wall where they were doing, the murders. Shooting, not... Firing squad, there we go, that's what it's called. There's nothing else over here. Really? Not a damn thing. Ah, this is obnoxious. I just want to solve a crime. I'm just trying to solve a murder. And yet, building's keeping me out. Oh, to blame. Come on, buddy. Pick up something. Pick up a scent. Detective my butt. Can't detect shit. Nah, hell. Alright, let's try the other one. Hum up. Travel to the waterfront. Hey, what's up? I'm good. I'm Gucci Gang. Roommates just came home just when I'm about to stream. Which is super annoying, but whatever. If you hear them, there's nothing I can do about it. I need to see if I can use this. Don't freeze on me. Chill out. Hello?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Can I borrow your boat? No? Let's talk more about this boat that you're on.
What would you like to know?
Unless he barraged into the room and screamed at you. Oh, that's different. Oh my god, since I'm a teacher, right? Some of my kids did find my stream, and I straight up had to ban my real name from chat. Like, my real last name. I was just like, bro, not only are you banned from my chat, I'm reporting you. And I got his account deleted. And I was just like, I don't give a shit. Don't do that shit. It literally is in terms of service. You dumb piece of shit. Fuck around and find out, dumbass. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. If someone came in my room and started screaming my personal info, I would turn Twitch off. Like, I'd just turn the stream off and delete the VOD. And be like, well, that's it for today. That's my whole ass career right there. No, I'm kidding. Wait. How did you manage to find your stream? That's a good question, actually. Kids find you on everything. One of them found me on Facebook, and the only thing that was, like, public was shit I posted in 2010. And I was just like, oh my god, now I have- and they're like, dude, they're talking about it. I'm like, bro, that was before you were even born. Shut up. What am I doing? What other tools you got, Kim? I'm struggling.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and a metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gate.
Okay. Yeah, well. Get your account banned by being a fucking idiot. What is it? Woo! Snack time? No, I actually ate dinner! I ate dinner right before this. Pry bar, pry bar. I've got a pry bar. Pry bar, pry bar. I got a pry bar. Pry bar, pry bar. I ate dinner this time. I remembered to eat. I'm like a fucking toddler. Did you remember to eat? Yeah! Bruh. Meh. Single blue naval coat. Suggestion. Oh, what? Kim? Why are you in my crotch? Kim. That's very awkward. I had taquitos. They're just frozen taquitos I can stick in the air fryer. Alright, we're gonna put our jacket back on. Pry bar, pry bar. I got a pry bar. Nothing is safe from me! All your trash. You need a consent. Not him in my crotch. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Brr. Let's... You know what, let me look at this map. Let me look at the map I took a picture of, right? It's supposedly... Church? Yeah, it's supposedly, like... somewhere here. I did! I made sure to include it this time. Whoopsies, whoopsies. Let's go here. This map is kicking my ass. Pry bar, pry bar. I've got a pry bar. Come here, locked. Locked containers are not sit. Oh, I could just do it through the wall? Alright. Scary. Pry bar, you are my friend. Pry bar, pry bar. No, I'm just back here again. Okay. Maybe the flashlight will help me see inside. Oops. Whoops. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see inside. Oh. Wow. Wowzers. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Long way down to your death. Okay. Kim, I'm kinda dumb. I'm so sorry that we are running around like a stupid idiot. Yeah, I don't know the point of the flashlight. But we got it. Look at me flashing everything.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Kim is a great boy. Let's go into the church. Stop flashing. There's no children here. Calm
Heavy
down.
Wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood. A minute or so of mauling away at the lock has led to no success. The pry bar in your hand has given you zero mechanical advantage. The doors remain unchanged, closed with a padlock. The padlock, should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Let's do this.
Cheap-looking padlock is sturdy.
Kim is gonna be like, why
It
do we need to
shackles
go in
together
there?
a hasp
And he's
of
right.
staples.
We've got a crime to solve. I need to stop being silly. Okay. Flashlight's not helping. I don't... How do I... How do I do this? Why am I... Oh my god. I'm about to look it up. I don't want to, but like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to disappoint him. Is there anything in here? Pretty sure I got everything in here, but I just want to make sure now that I have a pry bar. Oh.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here?
In this yard?
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a block
A
obscure?
black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
So this part of the coast is the block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums.
Florida!
Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, Florida has power and sewer, right? Like... At least they left some old music behind.
Yes, and you picked it up because you're a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and magnesium blisters.
He gives you a weary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Oh god. Sorry, the phrase hinterland makes me think Dragon Age Inquisition, and my god, that's like half the game. Would you like to go to the Ferelden hinterlands? No. Not again. Prybar! To the rescue! Why are we walking? Biker cop sunnies. What? Items? Clothings? My bad. -1 logic. What do we got? Ooh. Ew, look, we look fucking terrible. I love it. Oh, we got +1 empathy? I don't think we need it, but okay. You've become a menace now. Yeah, that crowbar is my best friend. Fuck the tie, the crowbar. Bro, okay, you know what? I'm these shades I'm kinda digging it. Hold up. Nah, that makes us look like fucking Teddy Roosevelt over here. Nah, give me these. Yeah, it's like we're trying to be cool, but we're like 65 years old. Don't worry about it. Crowbar is my friend. Yay. Yeah, I almost look like something with this outfit. What does that mean? I mean, I get it though. Wait. I don't have shoes on. Oh, I took them off by accident. Ew, my shoes are muddy. What do we got for hat? Abso-fucking-lutely not. I feel like we're being racist. Nope. Wow, these are all terrible options. Take that hat off. Ooh. I forgot my trash bag. I gotta have my trash bag. I'm the crowbar menace. I'm a menace to society. Honestly, I'm doing the world a favor. I'm picking up trash. Come on. Like, I'm helping the world heal. Where's my environmentalist cop tag? They should be like, yeah, you picked up so much trash. Get environmentalist cop. Oh, wait, maybe it's up here on the church that I need to... Hmm. Where's your peace? My Nobel Peace Prize? That's a good question, right? Like, I'm solving crimes, I'm healing the earth. Alright, we're gonna do this.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand. Nothing happens.
I don't think that's going to work.
Thanks.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the carving on the door is block-like. The doors remain unchanged, closed with a padlock. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
I don't know why I want the sticker. Okay, I guess I'm just fucked. Physical instrument? Yeah, it is pretty shitty. We do not have powerful muscles. Ah, scheiße. Okay. I don't know. I don't know why I'm back here. I'm really glad that running into weird little areas doesn't cause Kim to be like, what are you doing? And me being like, I don't know. You know what? Let's talk to these guys. Maybe they have the key. Oh, we don't...
Come on, get in. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Bro, you're younger than me.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
Ah!
I'll keep watch.
That was very mean of you, Kim. I love nasal sprays. Brand name Nosafed Ultra? Speaker, big kind they use for live music. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. They labeled distilled.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead. Egg!
The tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you
We
organized?
have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need, this place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw and then starts cleaning it. What the hell?
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Revachol.
Strike that. The world.
The world! Egghead is the best character. The world!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and
They're
burnouts?
spooky.
What exactly do you mean spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
This German accent.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Oh, go look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put a padlock on the door?
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
What about the key?
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe these guys have the key.
All right.
The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key and then makes a sudden cool infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Be cool, cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you. Oh no.
It's as if time is frozen. Somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort.
Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball. A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your right eye.
No, this can't be my only option. Oh, I'm a little bitch. Ouch, goddamn asshole. What's wrong with you? Can't you see I'm in pain now?
I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
Stop! Why is this my options? I should just let it fall to the ground. Oh my god. I hate this. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Benjamin, you almost murdered me with a cop. That's use of lethal
I
force.
really am sorry, man. Just take this,
Oh my
okay?
God.
Wow, looks like there's quite a lot there.
Black paper. I feel like taking money from this guy is a bribe. Yeah, we're being quite dramatic. I don't need your pity money. Now, where were we?
The key?
Yeah. Cautiously hands you the yellow.
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably, still feeling sorry.
They're
for the
not bad kids.
We were talking about the padlock, I think.
How long have those people been locked in
Not
there?
long. Like a week, maybe?
Oh my god! You sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%.
Oh my
maybe
god.
85% sure
They just
they're
locked
still
these
alive.
people in a fucking building!
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter it means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
What? What does that even mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Oh my god, bro. You good?
Oh, yeah.
He looks at his friend with an expression of profound understanding. Yeah, I catch your drift.
I knew you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
Uh-huh.
It feels good to be the smart cop, doesn't it?
I don't get it.
That's a good cop to be. Has a nice ring to it. Smart cop. You wouldn't want to be stupid.
Volition,
cop,
come on.
now, would you? But still, maybe he's just sucking up to you.
I get by. Now, where was I with that
He
padlock?
nods attentively.
Right,
ready to
other
answer.
questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
That's it
As
for now.
always,
Honorable one, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. You are a man most virtuous.
Wait, are we gonna be good cop? Are we gonna be a good boy cop? I'll only try my best. It's the most that any of us can do.
Oh, the modesty on this one. Another 10 honor points for you. You are on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop.
Isn't honor sort of an archaic concept?
Living in the name of virtue and doing noble deeds while expecting nothing in return is not archaic. How can you even think that? Selflessness forms the basis for the warrior code, an ageless code, as fit for nomadic Ilmaran tribes.
We are a good boy
traversing
in
the
every
vast
game.
red plateau in Provincia Gordi, as it is for your neighborhood postman. You are like a wandering night monk, setting right the wrongs of the world you come upon. Are you ready to drink deep from the cup of honor? Yes, your deeds are spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed. A rite of honor. Even among the honorable, only the most dignified are deemed worthy. But you, O honorable one, have excelled in honor. Honor comes from deep within you, and to truly know oneself, to know one's honor, one must reach deep within oneself and touch.
What is happening?
Honor. You need to bring the thumb of your right hand, your sword hand, to your rectum.
What the hell?
Stick it in there to form the Arch of Honors.
Stick your thumb in your ass. No. Yes, yes. If old man asks me to rip my heart out, I say no, even if he does call me a good boy. Oh, what if someone comes and sees me?
Then they will witness honor so great, it seems nigh impossible a single man can contain it. They will admire you, honorable one.
I'm gonna stick a finger. So, okay, apparently to be honor cop, we gotta stick a finger in our ass. Is that something we think we should do? I can't put honor on my title if we don't do it, so... I can go either way on this, honestly. I wouldn't, but content is content. Alright. All I ever wanted was to live in dignity, to die with honor. You have no dignity if you're doing this in public. Stick your thumb in your ass.
Congratulations, honorable one. You have become a member of a noble faculty. A man kneels, an honor cop rises. Go forth and commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor. It will always cleanse a man's soul.
Oh my god. Stick your finger up your ass and it will cleanse your soul.
It is an honor to serve with you, honor cop.
Overproductive honor glands. I am running out of spaces. -4 drama. Dishonorable to lie. $20. Wow. Wait. Are you saying we're gonna do 20 minutes of sticking our finger up our ass? I might stop being a commie. And I only say that because we're not using it that much. What's this? Oh, this is us looking into containers. Maybe we should do this one too. But I feel like we've already been in all the containers, so this might be pointless as well. Could cancel date of birth and get honor. Who needs to know how old we are? I'm not using these either. I just feel like we're definitely not using this, and it gives us 2 negatives. I'm wondering if looking into the church will help us find out where the sniper was. Oh, where am I going? The bridge is down here.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The lock
Open it with
turns
the key.
easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Oh, okay, it's a scene. I was like, what's happening? Strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. The grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles? No, it looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Oh.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
I don't want to yell as loud as I can, so I'm going to stomp my feet and clap my
You
hands.
produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
What's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
It's almost nothing, and it's beginning to worry me. Like this one. Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Whatever it is, definitely real. Something odd is happening around
The
us.
lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense
Oh,
him tense up
my bad.
next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
What if I don't want to know what's up there? I do. Hey.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
Follow the shadow's
It's
movements.
not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
The lieutenant follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is you're seeing.
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
On the ceiling?
Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Blink. Oh, what the hell?
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Oh, hell! This is a horror game! Spider spun a web around the carving. I will talk to it, alright. Just give me a minute. I'm scared of it, to be honest. Cracked pane of glass, colorful.
The shadow is a man. A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
He called me a pussy. How very rude.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
Hey, I haven't had a bottle in 3 days.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to
Oh no! Too much Elden Ring?
Reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Run away! Oh! No. We're not indulging this crazy guy in the fucking rafters. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use.
Yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
I know it's hard to admit that you got a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look into my own heart and see I was in pain.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
For some reason, I feel like you have a point there. Okay, if Kim says it's okay, I thought Kim was gonna be like, don't indulge this crazy guy. But like, can't get a read on this guy. Every time I do something, Kim is the opposite. I'm like, no. I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? 'Tis not an act, my liege. Saving perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Did you climb down from the church tower?
Sure did, Holmes.
Are you human? You weren't moving like you were human.
I am. At least in part, Holmes. Until the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions of the body.
Sounds like you're not from around here.
Haven't you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around Rabbit Shop. You know.
I didn't want to ask
I'm
that.
not so sure myself anymore. Don't really matter though.
Well, at least you're human. That's a relief.
Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First timers are always nervous.
Okay, I have other
The
questions.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
What are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration. I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who is the mother of silence you keep talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, Essa. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed.
Be incinerated.
Finally, at one with the state of the world before reality began.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you, to his very own self.
Faith is a kind of
I
drug.
heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
Wait. Let me reread. I guess you have a point.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Yeah, okay, calm down. How'd you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
Right. I had other
The
questions.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
You've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
That sounds like drugs. Do you know where the other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, Esa viejita es muy estudiosa.
Hold on.
Don't know, Holmes.
I don't know any of these words. My Spanish ain't that good. I only know how to say hi.
Viejita is grandma?
Is it? For sure I already learned the word for grandma and that wasn't it. But I might be wrong. I don't... I'll see if I can find her some other way.
You just have to wait until she comes back, or...
Some ravers want to turn this club into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside,
And
right?
this club? Church.
I see them. Think they scared of me.
Wait, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
So what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Okay, then. Goodbye, weirdo! Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A figure drawn on the frost of the window depicting a deer. Oh. Is that shoes? Do I see shoes? And money. We love money and shoes. Let's see. Empathy? Perception. Nope. Those do not look good with what I'm doing. Alright. Two decks of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. A portable Harman Washi tape recorder. Washi. Is it possible it's recording something?
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
A radio computer. And it's turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but what is this strange
A
thing?
radio computer. We have one down at the station.
Okay.
No, I don't know how to operate it or what it's used for. Let's go.
A quaint little box of radio waves.
If Kim says to leave, then we leave. Someone's siphoning electric current from outside. That's in time. Let's go out this way.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty.
Her lungs are glowing.
This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress.
Whoa.
You should kneel.
Sure.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Look up.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You.
Hmm. Hmm. Remorse?
As that useless word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
You're the same as you get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
How do I know this is the mother of humanism?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human
Clean can
being
opening.
ever
Thanks.
to have lived.
It was one-handed. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing.
Brain
It has
thing.
survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Yeah, well, I have it on the desk, and then you just hold it with your palm and pull it towards your hand, and yeah, that's how you do it one-handed. I guess you could do it while holding it. You just have a little less leverage. What else do I know about
Many
her?
things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Suresnes, modern-day Sir Laclais. Also that she was gorgeous beyond beauty, draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed?
Yes! Big bummer! Boring history! Gotta keep it light, man! Keep it moving! Get fucked up instead!
Damn! This tie is the reason why I'm fucked up. Was she smart? Where is this coming from?
The past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away.
Fuck this pain, Bratan! It's unhealthy!
No, you must know.
Was she smart?
Terribly, women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman.
Thanks, necktie, for keeping me awake. And
She
yeah,
made the most
we need
of
more
her
necktie to keep
position
you awake.
in the antediluvian court. A court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Wow. I don't care. Wow.
Wow, indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
Her chest was glowing?
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress.
Okay, so we all know where the lungs are in the human body, right? Imagine being there and then just being like one of the few people, like, so I know there's people who are like, wow, her lungs, because it's the shape of her lungs. And I know there were some people in that court that were like, her titties are glowing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Can't tell me not a single person didn't think her titties were glowing. And to be fair, those lungs are a little too high. It's more like down here. So. Shut up. We're taking it too far with the milk comment. Who's she feeding? She ain't no mommy. Fluorescent. It's radioactive. Spider-Man got cool abilities. She got radioactive milk.
That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
Was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But terrifying, it's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
Sorry, that comment got me. Holy shit. Men start making moth personas just for that. They're like, I'm truly a moth. I have to go towards the glowing titties. Meh. God, alright, we're done. We're done. Oh, what the hell? Oh. I have a scratch on my knee. I was pulling my pajama pants up to, like, get some air, you know, because, like, it's fucking hot in my room. Because it's summertime. And then I was, like, touching my knee, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's a scratch. I don't know when that happened, but hey, here we are. No, we don't heed no warnings.
You already do. Although she is often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day.
Whoa, 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 I still have pants on. Calm down. I pulled the pants leg up, not pants down. God. Chill, 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 chill.
She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs. The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
What in the Trail of Tears is this shit?
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity.
Holy fuck. This is some Manifest Destiny ass shit.
Adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic.
Bro, that's a good reason to be fired.
Interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role. which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her. This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to stink either. I don't shower every day. But I do shower frequently, like every other. Yell war criminal. What are you thinking? War criminal! Why we tolerate this bourgeoisie woman for that long before we shot her. Glowing lungs, that's fucked up. Oh, these are all bad. I see the light. She's not connected to case. That's kind of whatever. I kind of wish there was an option of history, right? The historical context of her and what happened, right? And her effect on this world. And that's not here, and it pisses me off that we went through all of that history lesson. Is she single? No. Bruh, this is my commie. This is the commie coming out. Like, we went through all that historical shit, and then none of these options are none of the options are satisfactory to everything we just learned, and it pisses me off. Because we could simply just say her lasting effect on this land. For good or for bad, right? And that would have been a very good answer for what we just listened to, and I hate that it's not an option. Like, we've been simplified to some fucking goon. I mean, look at us, but damn! We just had a very in-depth thought, and then when we verbalized it, we're like, duh, war criminal. And I'm like, oh my fucking god. You're almost as bad as I am. The only reason I speak so well on times during stream is because I'm not in front of people like their faces, right? Like, if someone was standing next to me, I'd be like, ugh, war criminal. I'd be also just as dumb. But like, bruh. Come on, man. I almost want to say just looking around, but I don't want Kim to think I'm shutting him out. I like how he's piqued his interest. Like, he's not just like, hey, let's keep going. He's more like, what are you thinking of? And I like that. I don't like these answers! She's not beautiful. She had a negative effect. She literally fucking manifest destinied all over the place. But yelling war criminal is so unintelligent. But this is like so fucking wild. Let's play. Takes two. Still too digital. No! I'm not playing that if you're sweepies. Go take a nap. We do need a range. Oh, I could just whisper it to you on Twitch. My, Steam. I was like, why do I play video games on? I don't know what I mean by she's not human. She is a human. That's the problem. We're worshipping a human being. Checking something. I hate all of this. I'll just say she's not human. She's not human.
Okay. This church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in. We should conclude our business and move on.
Wow, he really hated that. Oh, you found my Steam? Yeah, I'm not hard to find. I mean, yeah, I'm not hard to find.
The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little pearls of light on the edges of the crack. That.
Alright. So this is not related to the case. Yeah, I didn't know what the right answer for that with Kim was.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
About the church, I checked it out.
And? What happened?
I talked to the shadow-clad being climbing in the beams. The man is living on the ceiling.
Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he?
Seemed
What did you
okay,
think?
to be honest. Very spiritual.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Just preaching and praying from the looks of it.
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
He keeps to himself, physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Who am I to have... As far as I can tell, he's not going to leave. He'll climb up there, and you guys will never catch him. He wouldn't... here we go. Actually, he told me he wouldn't mind the nightclub at all.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anyone else.
It's not a massive problem, now that I think of it.
Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light. Yeah!
Yeah! I love that guy.
I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker?
I didn't see the other spooker.
Did you see her?
Just some machines.
But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her. As always...
Oh, this is to quit being an alcoholic. Oh, shit. Hopefully. I like that one. I want to forget. I think we're gonna stop being a communist. And we'll be honorable instead. Right? Because I like the art one. We gotta stay gay. We can't get rid of that. Oh, wait. What's the one that... Oh, this is the one that gives us +1 morale. We have so much morale from that. Yeah, I think we gotta stop being a communist. Or we can open a new one. So you're saying you can't be a commie and honorable at the same time? Spoken like a true American. Shush, you. Shush. Shush. I understand that the thoughts of systems that we create in theory are well designed, but humans are messy and pieces of shit that ruin everything we touch. That's how I feel about any system that attempts to better the whole over the single. Or some other asshole who has an opposite opinion about how we should treat others wants to just destroy everything that tries to do better. Don't lump me in with them. We can just unlock another one. Alright, do we want to stop being an alcoholic or be honorable? Both? Well, 20 minutes is way easier, but I feel like the 20-hour one is gonna help us out better. 20 hours insomnia? Ooh. I kind of want to stop being an alcoholic. We get started. Unfortunately, we keep getting stupid thoughts that I want to be, and we're not putting it into any skills. The only way we're gonna get grandma is if we mess with the machine, but I think Kim's gonna get mad at us.
A machine stand. The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but you can sense that he doesn't like you meddling with the machine.
Alright, you're right. I can't do it. I can't do it when Kim's here. I can't disappoint him. Let me out. Okay. I think it's time to look up, I think it's time to look it up. I can't figure out how to get into that building. Yeah. Here we go. Boardwalk. Someone on Reddit's exact fucking title. I give up. How do you check the boardwalk bullets? There's no orb that checks for... You'll eventually get this task done as you proceed with the game. The task description is misleading. Oh! Wait, the mural? This mural?
You see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
What? Okay, well, I give up on that. Let's check the island one, because I don't know that one either. Okay, well, we can't do it. We literally can't do either of them. It's funny because I haven't played it all year. 13 hours in DVD. Yeah, I really did like that game. I still like the concept of it. I just think they're doing a piss poor job. I listened to a podcast from some people that I watch on YouTube that they kind of got together and did a podcast on like DBD called Spine Chill. And they make a really good point in a recent episode that DBD can't make a decision between being competitive in a party game, and it's kinda making it a problem, and I think they're right. If it turns competitive, I'm never gonna play DBD again. If they make it more silly, I would play DBD again. But ever since Skull Merchant came out and Night came out, I was kind of like, ugh, brother, what's that? Like, I couldn't, because all the sweaties were like, oh yeah, I could just, and I'm like, bro, I'm not playing against these fuckers. I can't do it. It's bringing out the worst of people. I fucking can't do it. It's why I didn't play VHS. And all the little bitches who were like wanting competitive and wanting to be sweaty went to VHS and immediately came back because they're bad at the game. They don't want competitive gameplay that's hard. They just want to stomp, and I can't stand that shit because they're actually bad at video games. So yeah, I just don't. And I can be a little sweaty, but there's a difference between, like, I need to stomp in every game versus wanting to play well. Right? I don't want to be the killer and get a 4K in the first 5 seconds of the game. That just doesn't sound like a game I want to play. That sounds boring as shit. What I want, though, is to have really fun, challenging chases that are winnable on either side. That's what I want. Or whatever the fuck else, right? Things that are... I don't want it to be one-sided, and that's hard to do in asymmetrical. There's no answer I can give. I think ever since they also came out with MMR, it's been pretty shit. In my opinion. And I don't know why. I saw some people were bitching about Elden Ring DLC and they were putting negative reviews because it was too hard and they couldn't cheese bosses anymore. Cry about it, bitches. A game can be hard. That's not the problem. I mean, I thought Elden Ring, like the base game, was too easy. No, I take that back. I thought it was easier than the other games from FromSoft. Bloodborne, I thought was way harder. I know Demon Souls is harder. That shit looked brutal as fuck. But, like, I was doing fine in Elden Ring. And sure, I play with the summons, and I play with friends. Because that's how I like to play. But, like, I'm not looking for a game that's like, hee I hide in corner and cheese the boss because I got him caught on something. Or hee I cast spell and the boss is dead in 2 seconds. That sounds boring as fuck. I like rolling around and being a weird little guy. I like being the little roach at the bottom of your feet that you just can't step on because he's too fast. That's me. I'm the little bug at the bottom of your shoe. I'm a little gremlin man. Ugh. Right? That's what I want. I'm a bit ranty, but let's figure out what we're doing. Oops, wrong button. Since we're not doing the bullets, and we're not doing that, make Titus give me the location. Present a theory to make him see it's something to consider. How do I do that? Okay. Oh, I have to go back up here or something? I hate that I have to fast travel from certain locations. It's kind of silly. I think giving a game a bad review because it's too hard, but it's still possible. I don't know. Because it's a FromSoft game. You know what you got into when you bought the damn thing. It's not like they ever said this game was going to be for normal casual players. They They make games notoriously hard. And you buy it for that reason. I'm going with my katana, no ROB, without summons and without friends because me having too much ego. Oh, I don't have ego. I want fun. If that means I got to be a little naked guy with 2 dual-ended swords, psh, that's what that means. I'm just a silly little guy. Let's go talk to what's-her-face again. Hello? Can I leave? Damn. No, Kim is still with me. We're not flirting. I don't want him to get jealous.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Let's get back to those lies you told.
Lies?
It's unclear what she intended to say.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Your real name isn't whatever.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Her voice cracks suddenly, like there's a garrote around her neck. Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
I'm getting food delivered, apparently. Good, you could tell me the truth.
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name, so I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Chinese food. Teriyaki sticks.
It's Katarzyna Elysium.
The smile on her face is timid. Almost painfully so.
It's a Grad name, Jimsk or Yugo-Grad in origin. Not Occidental at all. Smells of motor oil, tiger, economic desolation, and rock music-infused alcoholism.
It's not even Unganese or whatever.
My parents were Zhimsk immigrants, but I'm nationalized Oranese. All I remember is Oranje. Alasia is my father's name.
Finally, we meet.
She nods. Her round eyes meet yours. They seem moist from the wind on the roof. She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergency's desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
She stands before you, holding her back very straight.
I mean, don't know about the arrest thing. Like, we have nothing to arrest her on. What if I told you were under arrest? I don't want to say that.
But I haven't done anything illegal.
Failure to aid a police investigation. She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to the case. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
You misrepresented information about the case. Without the Hardy's confession, we know nothing.
The lieutenant produces a pair of
Oh!
handcuffs.
Oh!
Please, no. I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says, "Gearing up for this betrayal is hard for her."
Ruby.
Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs. She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
And what is that?
Sex. And more. I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship.
Oh, toxic lesbian during Pride Month.
When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it. Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship is interested in you?
Oops.
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
Yes, but what was their relationship outside this unequal power dynamic?
What was your relationship like before this conflict?
We spent a lot of time together, listening to the radio and such. She had great milieus, and she was good company. I was sorry it had to end.
What was that question about? She's feeding her friend to the wolves here.
Sounds like she was fixated on you.
This is just an assumption.
Yeah.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory. You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself, the lynching?
I put too much food in my mouth. When Ruby said there'd be shit happening if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
And how could she have killed him?
She could have had access to the roof. You've noticed that door there, right? Maybe it leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Sorry, I'm eating. No, you don't get banned for that shit. I put it in my title.
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
Okay. Yes, I am eating. I got brought food. Why would I not eat it? Okay, that's it for Ruby.
Okay, and what? Arrest the liar.
Whoa!
Now. Don't arrest her. Push her a bit more, but then let her off. That Ruby theory was solid. And she's beautiful.
Wait, who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
That's all good, but I think we should still take you in, just in case. Ooh, should we push her further? I don't want her to jump off the edge. What if she, like, jumps off the fucking roof and, like, ends it? Yeah, I don't... What? That's not how you should do swimming. What if it's... Food as in food. As in a meal. What? What are you getting on about? Okay. If something horribly goes wrong, I'm really sorry, but hey. That's all good, but I think we should still take you in. Just in case. Take a little step closer.
Still? After all this, sir, please. It's a shitty world, and I know I'm shitty too. I know.
Her hand turns into a fist, slowly crushing the cigarette she's still holding.
But I don't deserve to be sent to the moral intern and ground into paste just because I disturbed the sanctity of accounting. That's some multinational...
She's gearing up for a last stand. This is it.
What do you deserve then?
I don't know. To spend my days with smoke, drink, and dance, wallowing in shit. Just like everyone else.
What other option do I have?
You have those station calls, right? Where I have to show up at the station or I'll become a fugitive. You can write me one. You don't have to take me in right now. I promise I won't go out anymore at night. I'll be right here. I know you can do that. Just let me come in on my own. In 2 months, or maybe even 1 month. That's all I need.
You do have the form.
By God, she's playing him too. Like a fiddle, sire. Who would have known?
What will have changed in 2 months or 1 month?
Everything could change. This city, the extradition rules, the people after me could be in jail. Or maybe Revachol.
There is desperation there, in that silence. A cornered animal looking for a way out.
Maybe Revachol could be free. I could be tried in a free Revachol. An independent state that doesn't hand its detainees over to the moral intern.
I find that hard to believe, miss.
The handcuffs jingle in his hands. Kim! I'm just bluffing! Not on my watch! This has got nothing to do with anything.
I know, but...
The political gambit has failed.
I've made my choice.
She looks at you in silence, her face filled with fear, lips parted. Wait. If you arrest her, Kim will have to transport her. You'd be without your partner for the rest of the day. Shut up. He's making a decision, and it's his to make.
Oh my god, there's actual handcuffs in his hand. I didn't even see that. Alright. We all love Lady who lied about things, including her own name. Do we want to arrest her? Write her a ticket? Or just let her go? You're the boss. You literally said you were going to unfollow and you came and subscribed to me. Because I made her cry. I'll subscribe and you'll give me $5 just to not give me $5 the next month? Wow. Thanks. Appreciate it. What do we think Kim would do? I appreciate the $5 in the initial subscription. If it ever happens. You think Kim would arrest? I don't think Kim would arrest her. I think he'd write her a station note. But I kind of want to let her go. Because if she gets arrested, then the Hardy Boys should be arrested. For the same exact shit. Especially because it wasn't even her idea. Out of everyone involved, she's like the most innocent. And I don't believe in victimizing victimizing the victim again. So you know what? Fuck it. I'll let you off the hook. For now. Don't make me regret it.
I won't, sir.
Yeah, put your handcuffs up, Kim. We're done intimidating her. Is there something else to say about Ruby?
She nods, then nervously.
Nope. Okay.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath, as if in the presence of some tiger.
What happens if I look up at the sky incorrectly? The The mic doesn't pick up my burp? That's funny. Or it does and I didn't see it. Oopsies. I'm drinking soda. I can't help it. Kim, keep the handcuffs for the sleep. Oh my god! You look at the floor like a little baby. You're like, kick your little feet, like, oh man. The mic took it. Oh no. I'm just gonna burp in the mic. It's burp and ASMR time now, boys. Let's go. This is why I will never get affiliate. I burp in the mic. I eat. I'm just like chomping away. Nom, 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 nom. Opening cans like a boss. Going on random ass rants. Alright, let's leave. Autosave, thanks. So, those handcuffs, Kim. What do you want to do with them? Oh, God. Where are you keeping those handcuffs, buddy? You're not affiliated because I'm in chat, bro. I'm not affiliated because I'm in chat. I'm the fucking problem. Hey, Hardy boy.
Again. What is it?
Well, I'm gonna get another thing to eat. Oh my god, this is a chonker. Man, is there more?
Starting from the right. Boot side sitting on
Oh
a cross,
shit, I must have
and
clicked
then
something.
The emblem in the far corner. Standard size in the mid. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Ruby's missing, obviously.
Exactly. But none of this is news to you. You stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Time to move on.
She's missing. Her boys are tight-lipped about her location. You need to get them to open up. Have you fully explored the whirling? Analyzed the site of the murder? Truly and thoroughly interrogated her. Okay. Oops. We're gonna leave real quick. Sorry. Sorry, Titus. We'll come back. Only knowing the past me. Well, if I streamed earlier, I'd never be able to keep that schedule up during school. I found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
I want to apologize for breaking the great Suka by bringing in this rough goose.
Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess.
Oh,
So
secret task.
Thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Are you being sarcastic?
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Oh.
Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting my time?
You see, a heavy steel, the door doesn't.
I was wondering if we could find out that door. From the looks of it, it would go to Kim's room. But if not, then it's gotta be that stupid secret door that I don't know how to open. Oh my god, we could try to open the door with rhetoric again. Oh my god, let's do it. I love rhetoric. I love trying to open a door by thinking it open. Sounds stupid as shit. Let's go. A chair? Giant ass print on the pillow of the pattern of the coffee rings and armrest. Okay. Wait, why is this acting like...
The already familiar cold. The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Sliding out, a drawer. Remember, Leo, Everart's all items on the drawer slide.
Huh. Oh, I didn't see that. Composite eye of halogen lights. Uh-oh, not hiccups. Suppress them. Will the hiccups away.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Okay. Here's the question. Do we want to see if we can get the 8% just because we can Jedi mind trick this container into opening?
Since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
It's not a 0%.
And as it's always been.
Maybe just a couple times, right? I want to see if we can actually...
You're back before the cargo container. Despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Okay, watch this be one of those non-success successes. Hello? Is there anybody in there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
It is one of those non-successes. Oh, I hate it. Damn it, why did I think it would be something cool?
Try again.
If there's someone in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Oh, shite!
Ahoy! Come on in!
You can't be serious.
The smile disappeared. Oh, let's go. What the hell? What the? Why do I have so much money?
The man stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
Squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello?
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It
What
is
the
very
hell?
strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Rustam Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
We're in Martinez, a district of Revachol, the former capital of the world.
Ah, Revachol. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Wait, why don't you help them? You got so much money it can't make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container?
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
So you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle?
What? No, I didn't say that at all. Being rich is great. Just don't tell anyone I told you that.
The bending light appears to wink. How'd you become so rich?
Oh lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is.
Okay, you're right.
And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Bro?
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
Cool, but I want to ask you about something else.
Go right ahead.
Can I have some money? We should get back to our investigation. Thanks for your time.
Why go so soon? I feel we've so much more to talk about. Ah, well, until next time.
Give me more money. Give me more money. Do I keep the money? Aww. You get closer to him, it goes up. The further you go away, it's $25. Well, Kim, I got the thing open with my mind. How do you feel about that? I'm not so stupid now, am I? Dude, that was totally worth it. I thought... Oh, we should ask him... You're a Jedi. All I said was hello. Police, open up! I thought we got a money hack, and all we got was a money guy. Lame. Nope, nope, nope. Go down, go down. There you go. Good, good. So we have a problem. I don't think. I don't know what I think. What I think is I'm gonna save it. Then we're gonna talk to Titus.
What is it?
Yeah, no, the same shit I've been coming to you this whole time for. Let's try it.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
I did not think I was gonna get that. Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go out to for fresh air for a smoke.
No.
That's a lie.
You know that's not the case.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out, too. She has a complex operation to run from her lorry. She's a busy girl. Always has been.
Of course. Ruby is the lady driver in this great big jam mystery. Probably. You'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it.
Just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
So you do agree the shot came from the roof, right?
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance the bullet came from the roof. This is so pretentious.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
Chinese food buff. Let's go.
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Yes, we have ballistics labs in Coron. We consult in cases like these.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. Still, all the labs in the world don't put her on that roof. How'd she get there? Climb?
I didn't think about the winch. I forgot about the winch. Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling?
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying she reeled herself up by her collar. Like some kind of...
You can't come up with an analogy.
Kidding?
Let's go with that. Point is, it's just a rusty winch.
Okay.
It doesn't put her on the roof.
The thinker. After 5 days of alcoholic rampaging, yeah, I did someone else. Yeah, I'm not just an uncontrollable alcoholic. I'm also smart. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm noticing my first-time chatters today. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. You can lurk, you can talk, you can emote. Whatever, man. We're chill here. Ruby could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Nah, the only way up there is through Clausia's room.
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6 years? How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in racks. That is on my ass, boss.
My god.
There you go. Tatted on his ass.
My god.
We know the place.
There's a door downstairs in the kitchen. A locked blue door. Ever been through that?
No.
There's another, right on the roof, next to Clausia's window. How about that? You been through that door?
It's just 2 doors. We're not giving him Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? That is your name, right, Eugene? If they're connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot.
He shakes his head, but the look in his eyes shows interest.
Tell you one thing. I liked how that goddamn winch came up again. That was nifty.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly? Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
But my gun didn't come into play till after the shooting, so. Guys, this is Revachol. Anyone can get a gun around here. Anyone.
Look, fucko. Ruby and I are pretty tight. She would have showed me the gun if she had one. She knows I love guns.
Yeah, everyone knows Glenn loves guns.
I don't know, Glenny. Ruby's a little secretive, isn't she? Wasn't like she told you every little thing.
This one does not like Ruby. May prove useful.
This sounds like a contradiction to what what's his face just said. Hold on. Alright, I'm officially done eating. I can stop, like, muting myself and then accidentally leaving myself on mute. Oh, that was a weird noise. So this one would be contradictory because saying, so Shanky's like, she might have a gun. I don't know, it's weird. They're like, yeah, she would have told us because we're tight. And it's like, well, she's gotta be. It goes with her being secretive, but being like one of them. and being like having a gun. But then Shanky might be like, oh, maybe she doesn't because she's not one of us. Take care of things, that came after the shooting. This is kind of like picking on them, so I'm gonna go with the first one. Come on, guys, she's one of you. Of course she's caring. You all are.
Nah, this kind of heat is not easy to come by. It took us some time to get gunned up to where we are now.
Still, he's thinking about it now. And he
Definitely
knows
not that one.
gunning up has nothing to do with this.
Definitely not that one. Even if she did buy my gun came into play after the fact. God, I hope it came in after the fact. Oh my god, what if my gun is the murder weapon? No, I got here after. I got here after. I got here after. I got here after. God, please say I got here after. I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her. This is the wrong answer. We're not saying that one.
All right, Cole. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
Not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up. That's kinda, ugh. Maybe if all part of the leadership chat? Nope. I think this is our best chance. Because she organized the cover-up to throw off her? Yeah, they're all pretty bad. Because wasn't it like she would cover it up? She already knew about it. She takes care of things. And maybe she's covering it up to show to Kage, or however you say her name, that she's the person to pick. I don't know. Fuck. I wish I could save. I think if I fuck it up too much, I can pick a different option. Because it's between this and this. This is the worst. This is the worst option to pick. This is kind of weak. It's not why she did. Why did she kill him? It's why did she organize the cover-up? That's not the point. This isn't a motive, either. This is the only motive one, but the way it's being worded makes me go, I don't know. It's kind of like you're trying to gossip and spread rumors. Don't like how it's worded. So let's go with this one.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself, Titus.
Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Oh. Classic.
Time for a logics demonstration.
I feel like we should use Eugene because he's the one being the naysayer. What if it wasn't Ruby who killed? I mean, At this point, Ruby's the only one with information that we haven't talked to. I'm not saying she did it. Okay, we are saying she did it. I, as a player, am not, because obviously we need to look into all of our options. But she's the only one missing from the equation. And she might be able to give us more information. So we're not saying she did it. We're trying to convince Titus that there's a reason why we need to go talk to her. And Titus chilled out once he started coming clean and realized that he needs to work with us. And he needs to be, you know, an actual leader instead of just an asshole. So, I'm curious what you're reading on the case thus far. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. I like how it's progressing. I can tell you my reactions. I don't know if Ruby did it. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think... How do I say this? I wouldn't be surprised if it was either Ruby or if it was the company that hired him to be like, look, they killed him. They're bad. Take him to jail. But that seems a little weird too. Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
I don't know if I want to go with this route. I think we're good. I know not to say some of these. But I feel like they deserve the truth because they're being so forthcoming now. Like, they're cooperating in their own way, right? They still have their own personalities being like, what the hell, man? Or, yeah, fucker, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, like, they are, for the most part, cooperating. And they were just trying to do what was right by their people with grandstanding and all that. But once you get past it, it's like, okay. But I still don't like how this is worded. When she came downstairs, Ruby appeared to know something that was wrong. That something was wrong.
Nah, man. That's just Ruby. She's got shit under control. That's her whole thing. That's why she's so good.
Plus, man, it's like female intuition, you know. Women talk to women. Which is sort of why we need someone on the team who they talk to.
Fun the fact that you say that. Women intuition, I feel like, I haven't obviously looked into this, but knowing how women are brought up, we're just kind of raised to be more read the room-esque. And that's all that shit is. That's all that shit is. Female intuition is just being able to read the context clues. So we see that shit coming before it happens, because we literally read the room, looked at the context clues, body language, the way things are being said, tone, all that. That's all it is. It's context clues. It's being observant. Any good artist can have female intuition at that definition. Because, you know, if you're not observant as an artist, what the fuck are you doing? Observing nothing?
Eugene wants a woman on the team so they can do their job. That must be hard. Half of Martinez is female.
I kind of want to roll my eyes at him. That's what it is. You're right, Eugene.
Yeah, exactly. Why not, man?
Wishful thinking has no place in a police investigation. A more serious consideration that you wish to avoid is that she knew what happened because she did it.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room.
Okay, good night. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for anyways. It's hot as hell in here.
The old man in the corner nods, a very small nod, and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Night. Have a good week. And remember, Dawn Trail will be streamed next weekend. So, I'm excited. Don't worry, though. We're not abandoning Disco Elysium. I love this game.
This is the only option he cares for.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Wanna know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When did she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
As in the RCM.
No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Oh.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure. Normal.
Even Titus was like, you are far from fucking normal, you crazy looking dude.
You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What did Ruby tell you about me? I'm curious.
She said you have a funny taste in clothes, and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other. Open them up.
Holy like shit.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
It's not an actual question. Silence. He nods.
Is that your kid? And I can opener?
You are insistent.
Anything else?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus, this cop, he... But she was too scared.
Do you have any clues on where Ruby went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al, and we won't either.
She's not really a party candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
You tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure. There's some shit houses there. A cinderblock town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize. So, that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
It's not much. It's not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
He puts his hand out. Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM Sergeant material.
You should be a cop, Titus.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
Holy heck! That was like... I don't know, there's something about that. Resolution, respect. Maybe not respect. There's something about that. Did we level? Oh, we did! What was the one thing I needed? I don't remember. It's funny you say that. I don't know what that is. One thing you need to know, newbies to my stream, I'm illiterate. Oops. Friendliness is a strong word. Sorry, I was looking at the definition. I'm like, don't know about that. Yeah, I will look up words I don't know because, like, at this point, I'm not gonna learn them if I don't. I was always a weak reader. Somehow I made it to college. And somehow I teach children. I teach them art, to be fair. Visual art. Sorry, my emails just popped up on my phone. I was like, oh god, that's a lot of shit. I don't know what we need, but I think we need something. Was it shivers? What did we need shivers for? I don't remember. Task. Nope. Map? Here we go. The warded door. Cafeteria window. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we could probably do that. Oh, conceptualizing that. The mirror. Oh yeah, the pad. A padlock door. Oh. Pile of clothes. Oh wait, we've already done these? Didn't we? No. I wish I could get more information on these, because I don't remember. Okay. Ask Ruby about the village, in the village. We can't do that yet, we found out. Can't do that yet. I don't want to do that. I feel like we're going to do that. I'm not doing that. Guess we're not doing that. So, yeah, I guess we just go to the village. Let's go, Kim. Pile of clothing. Yeah, we're not messing up our friend here. Okay, let's ask Grandma first. Hi, Grandma.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope
Oh wait,
the
she's
wave
fucking
don't
blind.
keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Looking cool, officer, maybe? Do I look cool? Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
Grandma!
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
This isn't about the Union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation.
Ah, I should have known. This is yet another Union mess. I'm not afraid of them, you know. We are not in the habit of being afraid around here.
Grandma. I see. You know something, but you decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
That's true.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched.
Move the board to the
Hollow
side.
space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. You
Hold on.
return the board.
Hold on. I have the flashlight. Now let's go.
As you look at the floorboard, the edge of a floorboard, hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden, something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea.
Search through the sand and
You
sawdust.
stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper.
What is it?
A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber.
A bullet. Interesting.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself.
Okay, well, I thought the flashlight would help. It did not. Give me my trash bag.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks in.
Shaving our mutton chops?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic.
No, not right now, because we would be terrible at it.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
If I locate the source of the expression, can I stop doing it? Let's try electrochemistry. and see if we can't. No, it's still bad. Eh.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
We
You
can
see
still
the
try it.
reflection of your face in it. Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Damn it. I wasted a point. We'll come back to it. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, hey. What? Kim's just hanging out.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Was it close? I didn't even notice. Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of the shack?
Damn that girl.
A bullet? You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her.
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
Oh shit. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. What are we doing? We're stopping alcoholism. Drugs one thing, but we're not gonna be at least an alcoholic. She speaks slowly, wringing out a rag after a long silence. Her hands move into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from trouble before. But this seems different.
That's for the police to find out. Right then. Please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
You said she left on Monday?
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Kim, she must have heard your Kamina.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Is the room exactly how she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else in there?
No.
The truth, sire.
What was she like, Ruby?
She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
This Ruby is an old lady whisperer. She knows how to work the village elder, unlike you.
Hey!
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
She wanted to talk to her, as they usually do, but she was brooding.
Why do you think she left the bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She looks back towards her shack, thinking.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
I have a possible explanation in mind.
Aye. Do tell.
It's an exit plan.
Exit from what?
This.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you.
Maybe I shouldn't have gestured.
No, she's a fighter.
She really believes that.
I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witness that kind of behavior?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way.
Yeah, that's how everyone is.
I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset.
The sun sets for everyone.
She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. but I never saw her lose control of herself the way some people do.
Inland Empire. Hold on real quick. I like it when it comes up. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Yeah. But sometimes some of these guys pop up and I'm like, please chill. Please. Especially these two. They are like on some shit. Yeah, you too. You're on some shit too. Logic's okay. You get a little boring, obviously. Rhetoric's fine. But some of these guys, I'm like, calm yourself, sir. Where did she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
North?
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand.
She might be in the military bunker.
Only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Further up the coast we go, then. Are you sure she didn't go somewhere else more pleasant and less wet?
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
She killed a man. She looks around. The air is getting colder.
She really means it. It's an honest plea.
Okay.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
What time is it? 9:55? I might stop. Let's get to the building first. There's a slit in the concrete here. A sewer? No, I think it's part of the bunker system. Am I really gonna be trying to do more drugs? Love and be loved by drugs. Damn it! I just wanted to stop my face from being weird. Oh, the kid's gone. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. It is really hot. It must be hot outside. So I don't have AC in my office because it was like when we bought the house, it was clearly that this was like added on later. It really sucks that there's no AC in the house. It's from the 20s. Well, it's from the 40s. It's like 80 years old. But we have AC units in the walls. Except I have to keep my door closed when streaming, so I don't get any AC. I have my little fan and it does what it can, but if it's hot outside, it's hot. The first time I was streaming in the wintertime, it was so cold my hands were getting numb. So I didn't have heat either. So it goes both ways. Winter was mild this time, so I didn't actually notice. But it is so hot. So my streams are kind of short because of that. I kind of wanted to finish the day out, though. I feel like we're about to do something long. I guess we gotta go look at the mural. Let's save it.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled up. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains.
It's
says,
an alright place to end off.
Tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Yeah, I just try to do like half the day. How many days is this game? Right, we're on day 3. How many days do you do this for? I guess is the real question. If it's only like 4 or 5 days, then I'm just gonna pause it here and do it. Yeah, like how many... Yeah, because if I only have 4 days, I don't want to go fuck off and, like, turn, like, you know, do other things. But if I have, like, 7 days, then I'm like, oh, yeah, we can just end the day and do this on the 4th day. Or does the day matter, like, time passes and she, like, runs off if I wait too long? I don't want to fuck myself over, but I also don't want to spoil plot. But I feel like... Okay, I guess the question is... Does waiting have consequences? Right? Like, if I said, fuck it, we'll go sit on a bench and pass the day, is there consequences to waiting too long to do certain parts of the story? And is there a time limit in the game? Those are the 2 questions. That won't spoil anything I don't want to know. So, consequences for waiting too long, and time limits. There is no time limit. Okay, so I could just go on for 20 days. That's what you're saying. Because every time there's a day counter, I think there's a certain amount of... There are certain time flags, and yes, you could skip days. Time flags. Does that mean you just have to do certain at certain times, like, oh, I won't be here until blah blah blah, or I'm gonna leave after blah blah blah, but I'll be here tomorrow with the same schedule? But no limits. So, if I decide to just do this on day 4, it won't bite me in the ass. There are some events that occur on specific days, like the island opens on day 3. Yeah, because we're on day 3, and I know that. Hold on. Okay. Okay, cool. We're going to do this on day 4 then. Because doesn't Kim leave me at 2100? 9 o'clock? Like, he's like, I'm going to bed, goodbye. You don't remember. That's okay. I mean, you're not like the Disco Elysium encyclopedia or anything. I don't expect you to know everything. I just don't want to fuck myself over. I am really enjoying the game, and if I felt like I made the mistake of waiting and then putting it on day 4, and then it's like, oh, she's gone, and I'm like, oh, god dang it. That would really feel bad. It would feel real bad. Although, I need Kim to leave me alone, actually. I love him. But, he needs to go home. So we're going to... There's some things I just can't do with him. We're gonna travel to matinees. We're going to tell Kim to go away.
Yes?
We are not doing that. Okay, well, none of this is helpful. I guess we can go wait on a bench.
The worn and beaten wooden...
We can sit on benches after.
Oh, Kim doesn't let me waste time. I forgot.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when...
Kim, can you... I love you, man, but like, I need to go do some things that you won't approve of. So I kind of need you to kindly, politely, fuck off. Go home. Go home, Kim. Talk to these assholes again.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Fine.
Yes? What is it?
I wish I knew how to get in that door. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just end it. We'll just do it tomorrow. We can do the end of day 3 and half of day 4. Not tomorrow, but next stream. It's fine. I have a problem with wanting to do, like, I want to do this much in my stream. So when I put it on YouTube, it's nicely packaged. Like a fucking idiot. I did that with Final Fantasy 2. I'd be like, I want to get to the trial. And then do the trial and then end the stream. Nicely packaged. Right? I want to do 5 quests a stream. Like a psycho. Like a fucking crazy person who doesn't know how to time management. It doesn't even know what they're talking about. Oh, but it's so hot. I'm sweating. Like, I'm actually sweaty. So, we have got to definitely not, just not be in this room right now. But thanks for joining. Next stream is Friday, and it should be Dawn Trail. Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail comes out. If you're here because of Disco Elysium, that is the main game I was streaming for so long. That game took so long. That is hundreds of hours. But I love it. I love it so much. I adore that game. And Dawn Trail's coming out, and I'm so excited. So Disco Elysium, what I usually do is I'll do Final Fantasy Fridays, and then I'll do another game on Saturdays. So Disco Elysium will be put on Saturdays, which is fine. I thought I would finish it before Dawn Trail. I'm an idiot who doesn't know that I'm slow at video games. Like, literally, had a game. It was like, yeah, it'll take 25 hours. Me in the 40-hour mark? What do you mean, 25? So, I will see you all next week. 7 p.m. Eastern Time. East Coast America, I guess. New York time, if you want to be very specific. I'm not in New York. I'm just saying that's our time zone. So 7 p.m. I'll probably stream long next weekend. But even if you don't want to watch Final Fantasy, I would check in to make sure Disco Elysium isn't on Friday, because when the game released its last expansion, people couldn't get into the game. So if I can't get into it on Friday, I will switch and play Disco Elysium on Friday and play Final Fantasy on Saturday, because I'll just log in super early to get in. So there is a chance that Disco Elysium is Friday and Final Fantasy is Saturday. So if you found me through any of the two, well, not two. If you found me through Discord, then it'll definitely post which game I'm playing. If you found me randomly through categories, well, thank you for clicking on my stream. But yeah. I will see you all next week. Thank you for showing up. Thank you to my first chatters. I appreciate you. Thank you for following. I'm glad I could be entertaining enough for you to also follow me. I do ramble a lot, so I always find that people don't like that, but I can't help it. But hopefully I see you next weekend. Have a good night. Have a good life. Have a good... Whoop, I said that out of order. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. Have a good life. And I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.